Hello! Today we're going to be changing the air filter and the fuel filter, so let's go! So today is a very simple procedure. We're just going to need our new air filter, our new fuel filter and the under seat toolkit that comes with your bike, because it'll have everything you need. So because there are so many bikes out there, there's going to be so many different ways to change your air and fuel filter. So today we're going to specifically look at the ZX6R J model, Kawasaki. Let's begin. Now, removing the tank is incredibly easy. You've got two Allen key bolts at the front, one bolt holding the seat down, and once you've got the seat off, you've got another two Allen bolts here. For this, we're going to want to turn off the fuel tap. So let's do that. And now let's begin undoing everything. So now we can proceed to take off the fuel tank. First of all, we can move this hose out the way because that's not needed, and there'll be another one connected to the fuel tap which we have to be very careful with because it's going to be a tight fit. So let's see how we get on. So now we've got the tank raised up, you can see there's a fuel line which is just there, and the fuel filter. So this is the fuel line and the filter is just down here. So normally these are just press-on clips, but my fuel pipe split recently, so we've got Jubilee clips on there and a bit of spare hose. So let's take that clip off. There we go. Now we just need to pull that down. Beautiful. And now this whole thing should come off perfectly. So this is what the bike looks like with the tank off, and our next job is to remove the fuel filter, and that's what we're going to be replacing first. So first of all, we're going to take off our fuel pipe. Nicely done. And next we're going to pull off the fuel filter. So that's just one little clip here. Just going to push that in. So that's the old fuel filter off, and now we're going to fit our nice shiny new one, and that's going to go on exactly the same way as we took the old one off. So let's try that now. Beautiful. Right, so now the fuel hose just slots back on there like that. Move the clip along, and we're just going to do that back up. Nice and tight, secure it on there. Beautiful. Don't think that's going anywhere anytime soon. So that's our fuel filter changed. Next is the air filter, and that's even more easier. So first of all, we're just going to take off this clip for this hose, and then we're going to take this hose off. And that's the first step. So once you've found your 10mm socket, you can begin to undo all of the bolts around the edge. This one has a wire clip on, so we're going to be careful and remember to put that back on when we're finished, but let's begin unscrewing. So, your air filter casing can now be removed, and you've got your 4 entrances for your carbs and your air filter. Now we're going to keep this on here for a moment because we don't want anything dropping in any of those holes, or that could completely destroy the engine. So, now's a good time to consult your service manual to find out if you need to pre-oil your filter. It's also good to check the packet to see if it requires it. In this case we're using a high flow filter and it's pre-oiled, so we can just fit that straight away. So, we're going to carry out this next procedure very quickly because we don't want anything falling in the holes. So we'll prep our filter, just like that. And now we'll do this as quickly as possible. Up. Out. And that's how you change your air and fuel filter. We're just going to screw all this back up, reattach all the hoses, and then we're done. So, as you can see, that was a very simple procedure. It's taken me about half an hour, and that includes filming it as well, so not bad. And a final thing I'm just going to mention, remember to keep a note of the mileage when you've changed it, so you can check your service manual and see when you next need to change it. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time.